Welcome to the Laws of Life. I'm your host, Blanca. In this Laws of Learning today, I will be teaching how to make a custom Zoom background similar to the Zoom background that you see right behind me. One of the advantages of a Zoom background is very simple. You can have the messiest office in the world. No one will know. Your office will always look professional and impeccable. You want to have a Zoom background for your networking meetings, your job interviews, and it just looks more professional and neutral. And it puts people at ease, and it's much nicer and less distracting to the eye when you don't have a distracting background. So with that, we're going to go ahead and teach you the main way I do this. Now, you will be having a training on Canva at 3:30. I'm just going to teach the Zoom background strategy in Canva, but nothing else. So you may need the basic training from Addie in order to do the Zoom background from me, but I will teach you how to do the Zoom background. I will share my screen and we will go into Canva. When you go into your Canva account, you will click Create a Design. And then, as easy as 1, 2, 3, you'll put Zoom Virtual Background as your desired template. By choosing this template, you will make sure that your background is the correct dimensions. From here, it's pretty easy. You just literally decorate this canvas. You will learn how to upload images and videos in Canva from Addie. So I already have a lot of images of our Laws of Life community in my Canva already. So I'm always going to start off with my logo on my background. That's always a good rule of thumb, is put your logo on your Zoom background. And then you might decide you could put your headshot, you could put a picture, you could do really anything you want. If I want to do my QR code, I can do my QR code in the middle. Honestly, that's the most important thing. How can people connect with you? You've got to make it insanely easy for people to connect with you, because guess what? If they can't connect with you in 60 seconds or less, they will move on. And 60 seconds is generous. Try 3 seconds, okay? 3 seconds. Because guess what? If your competition has their contact details apparent, you will lose the deal. So not having a Linktree is crazy. Now, you are going to then put your photograph or whatever you wish. So that's one option. And you basically just populate your Zoom background in Canva in any way that you wish. Now, Canva also has a lot of pre-populated backgrounds. So you can click background and just go with a solid red color behind you. Or maybe this week you feel like maybe it's Mother's Day and you want to put some flowers. You can go to Photos in Canva and click Happy Mother's Day. You can make a different Canva background once a week. You could really have a lot of fun with it. But basically, you just populate the pictures, images that appeal to you, and you can make a background that has photographs on it. You can even make a background with an animated video. That is pretty amazing. I'll show you how that looks in a minute. Now, once you finish your Canva background, it should literally take you 5 minutes, but once you're finished, you'll simply click download. You will download the file as a PNG or a JPG. It doesn't really matter. And click download. Then it will take a couple seconds to download. And you'll just close that out. You'll go to the lower left hand. You'll open the download. This is where a lot of people get tripped up. Open the download. Then simply right click, save as, title, My Mother's Day Zoom Background. save it as an image. And now you are done in Canva making this Zoom background. You will then return to your Zoom meeting, which we are in. And in the lower left of your Zoom screen, you will see a button that says stop video. Don't press it, but click on the upward arrow that says choose virtual background. You will choose, but your video background is not going to be there. You have to upload it. So you will click the plus sign, add image, and then you will go to the picture that you just saved called Zoom, what did I call it? Mother's Day background. Okay, and then you will simply upload that picture. And then you will click, select it, upload it, and it will be your new background. Another example is that you can actually upload an animated video. So when it was Mark Siegel's networking birthday party, that's what I did. I just took an animated video, which we'll do a separate training on, and I uploaded the video, and then Mark Siegel's video was in there with the moving candles. I also did a commercial for Bolo Fay Fashion. I put their commercial in behind me. So there's a lot of different ways, but always what I always suggest when you're learning a new app is always get the cheapest version and make sure that you can actually do it. Then as you learn more, you can upgrade to a more expensive version of the app if you find that it's a beneficial tool. Are there any questions on how to create a custom Zoom background? All right, so that concludes the custom Zoom. Now we'll go into the Calendly link. Now, the Calendly link is super important. If you don't have a Calendly link, you're actually depriving yourself of letting people schedule sales meetings with you. And you're making a very, very big mistake if you don't get a Calendly link. And even if you have to hire someone to set it up for you, the Laws of Life will do that for you. We will set up your Linktree. We will set up your Calendly link. Happy to teach you how to do it for free. But remember, we're not all skilled in these tasks. We're not. I don't know how to do everything. So if you do want us to do it for you, just contact my team and we'll be happy to help. So now let's go to Calendly. I'm going to click share screen. I'm going to go to calendly.com. Now with Calendly, you can sign up. They do give you a trial. I believe it's a 14-day trial. You can try all features free for 14 days. What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So you simply enter your email. So we'll do stacyroseman7@gmail. Is that cool, Stacy? Okay. So we're going to sign up Stacy for a free trial. And now, Stacy, now this is my account. So I'm going to demonstrate on my account. But Stacy, you should be getting an email to set up your Calendly and all that good stuff. So once you get into your Calendly, the whole purpose is to allow people to schedule a meeting with you. So you have to create an event that you want people to schedule. So for example, I have a couple of different events. I probably have too many, but one of them is my 60-minute meeting, my 30-minute meeting, my Laws of Life talk show, my radio show, Hell and Back, an interview on Instagram, an onboarding call for a client of Laws of Life, or a regular interview. Mine are more complicated because I've been doing it longer. But if you want to add just one event type, you just click New Event Type. It will ask you if you want to do it as a one-on-one or as a group. Just keep it simple and easy and just click one-on-one, create. And then it will ask you, what's the event name? Well, let's see. I'm going to call this, you know what? We're going to make this fun. Laws of Life Teacher. You know what? Our new strategic, what do we call it? Networking Masters Group. Whatever. You know what? Laws of Life one-on-one. If somebody wants to have a one-on-one with me, I'll call it a Laws of Life one-on-one. Now, with respect to the location, you have many options. I recommend that you choose the Zoom option. Then in the description of your meeting, you'll discuss, you gotta make it warm. You gotta make people feel welcome. So I'll do something like, I would love to have a one-on-one with you. I look forward to learning more about your business. Now, here's a great way to get them to email you. Feel free to email me your social media links and website prior to our meeting and any current offers that your business has. Wouldn't that be wonderful if before the damn one-on-one, people sent you their links and people sent you their offers so that you could have a little background before just jumping into the one-on-one? And there you go. You can also choose your event color. So Stacy likes pink, so I'll choose pink. And then you click next. Now it'll say, this is the page where people get tripped up. Don't let this freak you out, okay? Do not let it freak you out. So just, it's gonna ask you, can you schedule within 60 days, within a date range, indefinitely? So all that's saying is, Blanca, how long are you gonna take one-on-ones? So I just put, I'm gonna put indefinitely, because I want people to make one-on-ones with me forever. That's how we make our sales. Then I have to decide the duration of the meeting. I think a good duration is, for a one-on-one is 30 minutes, so I'm gonna select that. Then I have to decide, how do I want to offer availability? And I'm going to set custom hours so that I can decide, this is where you, as the entrepreneur, have to make the decision. How often do you want to have your one-on-ones? I believe in the process of segmentation, which I will do a separate training on. Fundamentally, I would say do your one-on-ones once or twice a week in the same time block so that you train your mind on these 2 days. This is when I'm having a one-on-one, and that's it. So in this example, I'm going to choose on Mondays, that's when I want to have my one-on-ones from 9 but I don't want to wake up so early. So I'm going to say, you know what? I want them from 12 and I want them to go till 4 because I have to meet my assistant every day at 4. So I'm going to do one-on-ones from 12 to 4. Perfect. I'm then going to deselect Tuesday, deselect Wednesday, deselect Thursday, deselect Friday, and deselect Saturday. That way, I don't want people making a meeting with me on a day that I'm unavailable. The whole point is to tell Calendly when you're available, when you want to create the space. Now those dates are set. The next question is buffers, which is the allocation of time before or after the event. If you do not put in buffers, then you will never get a break. That means from 12 to 4, people can book 12 to 12:30, 12:30 to 1, 1 to 1:30, etc. But if you put a buffer in, maybe you want to get a glass of water. Maybe you need to use the restroom. Maybe you just need a little meditation break, a little walk outside. So you could do, you know what, I want 10 minutes before the event and I want 5 minutes after. And now you have a buffer so that you don't sort of squeeze yourself into too many back-to-backs in that window. You'll then click next. Now your event is set up. You can then look at it and click View Live Page. But there's another feature that you can add that I find insanely beneficial. And I use it in an interviewing context, or if I'm interviewing a client or if I'm interviewing a potential team member, you can click on this additional option of questions. And I love this, that I can ask my guest questions. We have to ask more questions. So I obviously want their name and their email, and then I can click Add a New Question. Well, what would I want to know? If I was in a one-on-one, I would want to know, do you have an affiliate program? So that if I refer business, there is a commission opportunity. And I can say answer type, one line, I'll give them multiple lines, apply. Add a new question. What's another question I might ask in a one-on-one? Would you like to be a guest on my radio show? Apply. So forth. So you can ask your invitee very specific questions. If it's a new employee, you can ask, have you ever been convicted of a crime? If yes, please withdraw your application, right? Okay, so, and you can make that question required and then apply. And I find this very important. You then click Save and Close. You can also set up workflows, a confirmation page, but right now we're just covering an introduction. I will do advanced Calendly after you master the basics. You can then view your live page, and then it will show you, look, every Monday starting this month, all the Mondays are available. It will generally highlight with a light blue circle the dates that you're available, and they do that indefinitely through the month of May, June, July, etc. Now, viewing the live page is a good way to make sure that your event has been set up properly. If something looks wrong, then you can go back and edit what you dictated on the event and just redo it. Just open it up. Where's the one-on-one? Open it up and redo. Now, what if you want to share the link? So now you want to see how it says copy link. You would then copy the link of your Calendly, and you would go back into your Linktree, and you would click add the link, and then add your Calendly link to your Linktree. And that's basically the key with Calendly. There are many other integrations and many other opportunities to use the tool, but that is Calendly at first glance. Are there any questions about Calendly? Let me check the chat in the live and see if any chats came in since I was, oh, okay. Okay, anything else? All right, so we will now conclude this training, and we will start up in 15 minutes with Addie Roush's training on Canva and video editing. I'm very excited about that. And please love, comment, and share these lives, because all of our teachers today are not compensated for their time. They're giving this education to the community. So let's love, comment, and share their richness, their content, their education. And if you find their education valuable, connect with them, message them, and set up a meeting with them. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.